How do two warriors, born more than 2,000 years apart, both manage to completely rewrite the rules of warfare? One forged an empire on the open grasslands with terrifying, up-close and personal combat. The other commanded vast armies and took on the reigning superpower of the ancient world. Their tactics couldn't have been more different because their enemies and their ambitions were worlds apart. Picture southern Africa in the early 19th century. A young leader named Shaka Zulu is about to turn his small tribe into the most feared military force in the region. He looked at the traditional warfare of the time, mostly tossing spears from a safe distance, and saw an opportunity. As Shaka didn't just replace the long throwing spear, he added a brutal new weapon to his arsenal, the Ikalwa, a short stabbing spear with a broad blade made for one thing, devastating close-quarters combat. He drilled his warriors to be incredibly disciplined, conditioning them to march for miles barefoot, and turning them into a horrifyingly efficient fighting machine. Shaka's true genius, though, was a tactic known as the buffalo horns formation. It was simple but absolutely lethal on the open savanna. He'd send the main body of his force, the chest, to charge and pin the enemy in place. Then, two flanking groups of younger, faster warriors, the horns, would race out and encircle the enemy, attacking from the sides and rear. A fourth group, the loins, made up of seasoned veterans, was held in reserve, ready to plug any gap or deliver the final blow. This strategy allowed for lightning-fast encirclement and total annihilation. Now rewind a few thousand years to around 690 BCE. A Kushite pharaoh named Taharqa was facing a very different kind of fight. He wasn't just dealing with regional rivals, he commanded the combined might of Egypt and Kush against the unstoppable Assyrian Empire. His wars were massive, complex operations involving chariots, archers, and sieges across the Nile Valley. Taharqa led a fierce, prolonged resistance against multiple Assyrian invasions. And he didn't just resist. In 674 BC, he handed the Assyrians a stunning defeat, a fact Babylonian records confirm. Though Assyrian pressure eventually forced him to withdraw from Egypt, he returned to his Nubian homeland not as a broken man, but as a powerful king who continued to rule Kush, leaving behind a legacy of incredible construction and defiance. So you've got two military visionaries, Shaka, the master of tactical shock and awe, and Taharqa, the grand strategist who stood up to an empire. Whose approach do you think was more revolutionary? Drop a comment below and let us know your take. From Shaka's disciplined regiments to Taharqa's imperial armies, these two leaders are a powerful reminder of the incredible diversity of African military genius. Their stories show us that strategy isn't one-size-fits-all. It's forged by the land you fight on, the enemy you face, and the future you're fighting for. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic history.